What is up, everybody? It's the InhumanOne here, and today we're going to beat Eldest Souls for the third time in an attempt to get another alternate ending. And this time we're going to side with the Bright Order. So, in the previous streams, we sided with, let's see here, the Frigid Father, and then that was a pretty bad ending. Everything was frozen. Ed the Wanderer was not pleased. And he was even less pleased with the last stream. We sided with Lord Crow Darken and essentially summoned the Eldest One. Not just the old one, but the eldest of the old ones. And it was something of a H.P. Lovecraft type monster. So kind of interesting there. But let's go ahead and see what new ending we can come up with this time. And see if the Bright Order has any better, fares any better with Ed the Wanderer. And we're going to do our best to get through it pretty quickly. Hopefully we can make some pretty good progress. I still don't understand the story at all. But, you know, eventually I'm going to put it on my channel and lore it to death. So here we take the obligatory boat ride to Crusader's Landing. This is where the crusade happened. Ended in the demise of the old ones, for most of them, or the imprisonment, I would say. Eskil eventually escaped, and he started conducting experiments of his own on the old ones. So he's just quite the bastard. I'm gonna, before I beat the game, I am gonna try and see if I can tell how many deaths I had. It doesn't give you a summary screen, which is a bit unfortunate. I would like to be able to see that at the end of the game, but they don't actually give you that satisfaction. We're going to pick up the harp string so that we can befriend Ed the Wanderer. We're going to pick up the abyssal effigy. This is the item you need to be able to speak with Lord Darken. We're not going to really do anything with them. There's a broken great shield over here that's not a quest item. It just seems to be an item that you can pick up. And then we're going to attune to all these stones here so that we can go back if needed. We will speak with the blacksmith so we can get all that good stuff. We'll get the sword upgrade again because that was actually really good. I liked that. Ah, I thought I timed that right. That's okay. Playing pretty aggressive. Probably not the best strategy. I like to play really aggressive, but sometimes it costs me dearly, as you've seen. If you've seen any of my other streams, you know that I don't like to. I think defense delays defeat. The more defensive you are, the quicker you are to die. Well, that was close. We're pretty much, whoever hits each other first here is going to be the winner. I win. Alright, perfect. So that was a good old first try against the Watchdog. New Game Plus, as I've stated many times, is absolutely no joke at all. We are going to go with the Berserk Slash. Alright, so now we have the Berserk Fangs. That just seems to be the path I'm most comfortable with. I've yet to try any other playstyles, but I think I'll try that at some point in time. We're going to go pick up the wall insignia so that the blacksmith will allow us to speak to him. He'll think that we're one of the wall guards. He's been toiling away, building, you know, I guess smithing weapons and things of that nature. We're going to give him the harp string here in a second. He's just talking about how sad it is that he doesn't have a string for his harp, but now he does. And he gives us the Feather of Dawn, which allows us increased movement speed. It grants us with increased movement speed, actually. Where you at, little guy? There you go. It's this unnamed warrior that we are. I don't know exactly why he came this way. It's like the crestfallen warrior. He's just a sad, sad guy. We're going to pick up the amethyst vial so that we can give it to Rogue, the alchemist. He's going to charge us, which is never fun. Alright. And let's see, I think he's going to give us a free slash here. No, he's not. He's going to attack us with that, which I did not want. Thrusts. Good old thrusts. We're going to dodge these spears here. Avoid the big slash narrowly. And we'll see what he does here. Looks like he's going to do another wide slash. We're going to avoid it. One, two, and three. You don't have to actually dash each time to dodge. You can just walk at a very, very straight angle, and you'll be able to dodge those. That's a very tough attack to dodge. We avoided it very narrowly. He changes direction on that like a mofo. So you gotta be really careful when he does that attack. We're gonna stay away from these two strikes here. Oh, three strikes. Okay, he's getting greedy. We're gonna avoid these spears. One, two, three, and then we're gonna hit him with our blood burst. What we normally do is we chain together our blood burst attacks. So we try and get in a bloodthirst so that we can create a fragment, and then we come in and do a blood burst. Once we actually get the ability to chain together fragments, we're going to be pretty tough to beat. So we need to bait a strike over here. Three. Okay, now we're going to come in, be pretty aggressive here, get some health. Okay, we're going to dodge outside of that. We're going to do a third strike. We narrowly avoided that spear. That's okay. 2 and 3. We're going to come in really aggressively here. Hit him with a blood burst. Same thing over here. Hit him with a blood burst again. Dodge the spear. Come in. Hit him with a blood burst, and he's dead first try. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get a shard fragment from him, and it's the Corrupted Grasp, which is kind of a tutorial, and it gives you tips on how to use them. We're going to actually have to equip it here so that we can grasp onto the branch, and then it's going to want us to infuse it with a blood burst. So once the bar is full, we can dash over. Then we can, well, actually we have to move it from here to here. So now we can just do our blood burst here. That's now going to create these little worm tendril thingies that heal us. We're going to attune to this side. You know, we're going to go to the right first and kill Azakel first, because Eos is kind of a pain in the ass, and I don't feel like dying 1,000 times to these guys. So I'd like to have one more upgrade if possible. So I am going to try to kill Azakel first. So let's go ahead and go that path. I've never actually faced off with him first. I typically go to Eos and beat them, but that usually takes, you know, a good 20 tries. He's gonna do the white side over here, so we can stay away from that if we can. He's doing his melee strike there. I dodged right in the path of that's terrible. Come over here. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, there you go. Trying to see, okay, what's he's gonna shoot first. Perfect. We dodged that pretty carefully. And do his melee strike, which we narrowly avoided. Melee strike again, which we did not avoid that time. Melee strike again. He's gonna do his bullet hell, which we're gonna dodge here. Melee strike, which we did not dodge. That turns into another melee strike. See if we can pick up these fragments this time. That was tough to dodge. Melee strike. Looks like he's in phase 2 right now. Haven't done nearly as much damage as I'd like in this point in the phase, even though I know that normally, of course, it's going to activate phase 2 right around half health, but I wasn't able to really take advantage. I died with the beam. I always forget how he starts those beams, so it's a little unfortunate, but in phase 2 he will swing back in both directions, just for, you know, because he's that kind of guy. There you go. Perfect, okay. Ooh, he got us again. Second time he got us with the melee strike. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're going to dodge that strike narrowly. Dodge away. So every beam's going to start from the center, it seems. And I'm okay with that. We're going to try to make our way to the left side here, because the right side is the red side. He was kind of blocking us there. That's okay. And you can tell which side he's going to be striking from, because which pulses are going to attack first, because they light up. Very, very subtle, but it does light up a bit. So there we go. I didn't time that one right at all, but with that, I was more concerned with the melee strike, which ended up getting me anyways. I knew he was going to follow up with that, and I was just trying to get as much health as possible. He tagged us again. There you go. Barely dodged that. Second one anyways. Got tagged with the first one. Beam. In and out. Like a fast food restaurant. Oh, he dodged again. Melee strike. Gonna use our blood burst. He's gonna do another beam. He's gonna come back out. So we're gonna charge in and hit him with our blood burst. Try and dodge the melee, but we got hit in the face. We will dodge that melee. He's gonna do a beam. Come back in. Perfect. There you go, we beat him. Excellent. So we picked up another shard. So Azakel is usually a lot easier, I think, than Eos. So I think if we beat him first, we're going to have the ability to really do some more damage here. I think the blood burst I like is right here. Yeah, that's the one I like. That's what Daddy likes. And we're going to do that as well. So now that we have the that series of shards, I think we'll be better equipped to beat Eos. This is the Darkstone Hammer, and inside we can talk to the blacksmith. He's not going to be very pleased. He's just toiling away in his forge, making weapons for God knows who. They're all dead, but we're going to give him the Wall Guard insignia, so he believes we are one of the Wall Guard, and yet we don't have the coin for him to actually fix our items, so he's like, hey, I'm not going to help you guys, which, that's fine. Do what you must. Collecting a Fury Fragment. 22% faster. Instantly charge your blood burst bar. That's the one. So we do Feeding Frenzy. We're going to keep doing the same, I guess, skill branch tree so that we can just be very comfortable with it. And this will allow me to get through pretty quickly. It's about 14 minutes in. We've already beat 3 of the bosses. Eos is going to take me a good minute, so it's fine. It's fine. So after we beat Eos, then we move on to the next section, which is a little bit more difficult. But let's see what we can do. Let's see how quickly we can defeat Eos, the god of unity. He's got this shielded phase up front that's just incredibly annoying. He's going to do an AoE strike that we're going to try and dodge away from. A little X strike that usually tags me right in the face. That's fine. He's going to shoot his little shock waves, which we will avoid narrowly. Do a little Kamehameha. attack me anyway. That's okay. X strike. I dodge very narrowly. It usually gets me. Usually with this phase would be done by now too, but this is a moment of firsts. Ah. 3, okay, 3 strike. He does 4 strike that time. That was no fun. Now that we can chain our blood burst bar, we're going to continue to do that as much as possible. Chain these attacks in like bosses. We never usually have this at the EOS phase, so we are going to try and take advantage. He's going to do the AoE. We're going to dodge away narrowly, of course. Another AoE that we very, very narrowly dodged that time. He's going to do his X strike, but he just kind of crossed over amongst himself there, which is perfect. Another AoE. We'll come in for the strike. He's going to do 4 strikes usually. Now he's a little cheap bastard. Oh, he got us with a Kamehameha way. That's unfortunate. That very well could have been a first try, but no worries. AoE strike. We're going to come in with our blood burst. Come in hot. There's that damn Kamehameha wave again. Those little branches are really slowing me down. I hate whenever the fire entity is in the middle, because it's hard for me to deal damage. Like so. I was trying to be aggressive. I didn't know he was going to go 2 full rotations, but it happens. AoE, we're going to have to do a bloodthirst to get our blood burst chain going here. AoE strike. I missed. I'm gonna dodge through here, trying to avoid those at all costs. Looks like our boy in blue is gonna be in the middle, which is perfect. Allows us to do much more damage. I'm gonna keep chaining these blood bursts together. Got hit with a Kamehameha in the face. That's okay though. AoE strike. We're just trying to dodge here as much as possible. Ooh, we had actually defeated the boss for the most part. It just went into that berserk phase where one of the spheres will continuously strike, and then after that, you pretty much just have to defeat the other one, give it a little bit of, inflict a little damage on it so that you can go ahead and defeat your boss and go about your merry way. You know, I personally like attacking the red one. It seems easier for me to dodge. It's gonna do its fireball strike there. It does 4, but... Ooh, I hate when this one goes in the middle. It's fine. There you go. They usually fuse together. Yeah, I was gonna say, why aren't you guys fusing yet? The fusion dance. Got hit with the Kamehameha in the face. We're going to keep trying to dodge as best we can here. Usually, just to be honest, I defeat the red one first, just so you know. Because I'm in trouble right now. That Kamehameha thing's nasty, so maybe I'll do more damage to the red one instead. As I mentioned earlier, I love chasing the red one. There, we're gonna dodge away. I'm actually gonna just grab this. He's gonna only strike 3 times. He's doing that X strike, which I absolutely hate. So we're going for the red this time. Very aggressively. We're gonna dodge the AoE. We'll dodge the Kamehameha. Okay. Oh, I died. No, we didn't dodge that one though. I felt that I was in a bad position, but I just kind of went with it. That's okay. Next time I will not do that. AoE strike. We're going to come in and get our fragment, our Fury fragment over there, and do some damage. We're going to chain these strikes with the red orb here. I feel like those are just a little bit easier to dodge in the end game. Ooh, I missed. Alright, we're going to keep chaining these together, dashing through these bullet hell little sequences here. The blue one should have struck me, but he didn't. I'm not complaining though. I'm just saying. He had a chance. Doing his little AoE over here. Ooh, I got hit with the Kamehameha right in the face. Alright. In time, he will die. He's dead. Okay, perfect. So we got Eos, the god of unity, down. United's Blessing is just as trash as the, what's his name, the Deer God and the Warden of Purity's kind of shard. That does one of those things where it's like, hey, if you're over a certain amount of health, well, you know, you can do this much damage. But at the cost of you inflicting damage upon yourself. I'm like, no, I don't want that. So I typically will not equip the, I don't know if it's called the Hunter's Shard, but whatever that may be, whenever you get him or beat him. And also I stay away from United Blessing, or Unity's Blessing, whatever the hell it's called. Yes, I've dispatched of all of them. What is it called? Unity's Blessing, right? United's Blessing. Yeah, no thanks. So we're going to bust through here. This is kind of more like a temple. We're going to go ahead and face off with Heim, which is quite the bastard, if you will. We're going to give the... oh, let me attune to this first. We're going to speak with the Alchemist, and we'll give him the Amethyst Vial. He'll kind of then befriend us and allow us to chat with him about some of the other alchemical devices that he can create, and one of which is going to actually allow us to capture the essence of one of the old ones, which is pretty much how you drive the rest of the game. Okay, I didn't bring anything else to you yet. So we're going to go in here, and what it does is this right here is what I need, because I'm going to grab the Smothered Heart of Fire, and when we go over to the Deer God on the right, we're going to speak with the Bright Order kind of member there and see what that old fool's talking about. If you don't side with him, he will kill you, which is pretty funny if you think about it. We got the Hunter's Charm. That will come in handy if we were to be communicating with the Deer God. We're going to pick up the Rusted Key. We'll need this to grab the crowns, the bag of crowns, so we can pay the blacksmith. But here's Heim. We're probably going to die a few times because he is an asshole, but we're going to do our best. I think he killed me the most times. If it wasn't the God of Unity, it was this guy. It's just because if he strikes you 3 times, you get this little movement debuff, and he then will try and uppercut you to death. It's a great effect. So I got hit twice, as you see, and there's little icicles on my head. I'm going to try and stay away from those. Good. That's a very wide strike, very easy to get hit by. He's going to do his uppercut here. We're going to dodge it. Come back in with a bloodthirst. He's going to freeze us again because he just likes to do that. He's quite cheap. We're going to do everything we can to do as much damage as possible while narrowly avoiding his strikes here. I'm terrible at dodging into the enemy in this game. Looks like he's in phase 2 now. He's kind of off screen there, kind of being cheap. He got me in the face, that's okay though. We were able to dodge those. Oh, got me both times there. And he got me with the Sub-Zero Icicle of Death. We almost had him though. There you go, we're going to dodge the AoE stomp over there. And we're going to come around, dodge this over here. I actually got hit from the side, that's no fun at all. Dodge away. Stomp, that's okay. He should try and do his little tentacle attack here on us. We're going to dash this way to avoid everything he's got to throw at us. And then we'll go here for safety. And 3, he's going to hit me with that one. That was close. He's going to do a big stomp over there. Try and dash through it if we can. And he's dead. Second try, not so bad for Heim. He usually defeats me quite a few times, so we got him out of the way now. Now we have the Deer God next. Looks like he's totally dead. Last time we had some weird visual glitch there. I don't need extra damage. I want the fragments to spawn faster. That will allow us to continuously chain our attacks together faster and faster. I don't have the True Ice Prism, and I don't have anything. Ed the Wanderer's up there on top, right next to a big telescope. We're not going to mess with any of that just yet. What we are going to do... Actually... No, we're going to go ahead and go to this area. I forget the name of the boss, but it's something of a trip. We go into some weird portal here. And we're going to dash through here. Look at us go. We're going to go up ahead so we can get the research papers. That's typically something we're going to need for the alchemist, so I am going to pick those up. Oh no, this isn't the research papers. Damn. They should be over here then. And then we'll fight the boss. I want to say they're right up this way. There's the research papers. That's what we needed. We can make it to the boss from this direction as well, which there will be a little platform that's going to come from an angle. We need to catch it right. It's kind of a weird angle. There you go. Gets me every time. This should essentially take us straight to the boss. If I can avoid this little bullet hell sequence here. Y'all are not playing nice. Okay. Get away. And normally I come from the left. Oh no, I walked off like a fool. That's fine. We're going to go the normal way then. The way I normally go. Over here to the left. We're going to break a few mirrors this way too, but we did need the research papers. That was the key there. Damn. I have my movement speed buff, and just like in last stream, I keep making that mistake there where I accidentally dash a little bit too much and I overcorrect. My ride should be coming any minute now, I think. Ah, I was going to get hit anyways. That sucks. Can we make it? Okay, perfect. We made it that time. So it's Drakmer. Drakmer's got all kinds of weird little techniques that are really deceptive. A lot of black hole type things. He can even take you or transport you to yet another dimension if you don't. Oh my gosh, I took so much damage that all of his orbs are hitting me right in the face. Fortunately, we're right here, so we don't have to do any of that weird platforming sequence again. We're just going to dodge everything we can here. There we go. That's a pretty devastating strike if it hits you. There you go. Chain these things together. See, what happened is you saw his actual strike that time. Unfortunately, I just took so much of the whole brunt of the damage, actually. In that last playthrough. We're going to dodge all these doors here. This is a really easy pattern. Usually it's pretty tough. It's always good to dodge back and towards you or the player or the screen, because that's going to allow you to get a little bit more distance. If not, you go a little bit too straight and then you will get tagged anyways. Ah, the delay missed me. Trying to get my heels back over here. I'm going to come from this angle and avoid the black hole. Okay. Not much I can do here, just gotta be kind of passive here. It's an incredibly bad pattern, I can't even get through. Yep, that's the one. That's the real one. This is what teleports you to some weird sequence. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, this is... I guess there's 4 crystals we have to destroy. I saw this once before. Normally I beat him and he doesn't even have us go through the sequence. So I am not entirely sure what to do other than just destroy everything here. Try and get some health back in the meantime. Oh, I got hit by a little dwarf guy. A little light imp. Alright, so we're gonna get some blood burst chains going here. We're gonna dodge this, a little bit of a delay, dodge this. Oh no, we're not gonna dodge that. We're not gonna dodge that at all, actually. Ooh, I hate when he dodges away. It really messes up my rhythm. Took a lot of damage there, and I died. That orb kind of came up, the one that homes in on you and does that delayed strike, and I was not ready. Ah, I missed again, that's okay. Ooh, he keeps chaining this teleportation thing on me. Gonna dodge away, dodge away. Don't know which one's which, so we're gonna have to be careful here. That's the real one. Had to be aggressive there because I'm trying to shake him up a little bit. Oh no. Dodge away. Or not. I don't have any stamina, so I'm dead. I had no more stamina left, so I was unable to dodge that strike. That's okay. Poor stamina management will be the death. can be the death view. I've missed every single one of my blood bursts, unfortunately. There you go. We avoided that strike, which is perfect. Dodge. You know, the funny thing is, on my first playthrough, I beat Drachma the first time. My first playthrough, that was crazy. It was really satisfying too, because at that point we were pretty OP, so it felt really good. Ooh, that was not smart. I was just being aggressive. I didn't think I could dodge through enough. But he's pretty much proving to be the most difficult boss for me right now in this playthrough. I got hit by the aftermath of that strike, unfortunately. Ooh, I didn't even see that. That glowing purple thing on the floor was invisible to me. Somehow it escaped me. That's okay. Now I know it does damage, though. I'm going to dodge away from the black hole and hit him comfortably away from that devastating blast of his. That's not him, so this must be him. We're going to stay away from the shards, unfortunately. There you go. Narrowly avoided that one. Oh, wow. We walked right into all of his orbs again. Drachma is usually not this difficult for me. Again, I usually beat him pretty quickly. Maybe because I am underestimating him. I'm not playing as well, thinking that he won't do as much damage, but those orbs can do some nasty amounts of damage if you're not careful, especially if you're point blank range. We're gonna dodge all these orbs here. There you go. Trying to change, you know, what's happening is because he's teleporting away so much, he's really messing up my rhythm in my blood burst chain, which is fine. I mean, I can adjust, but he's just not playing very nice. And I like that. There you go. See, if you dodge towards yourself, sometimes it makes it a little easier. No, I don't have any stamina left. That was terrifying. I need to get in a strike right here. Oh my gosh. See if I can get some health back. Have to be very careful over here. Oh, that didn't work. Note to self. Don't touch the bubbles. Alright, let's do this. I missed again. That's okay. We're gonna get him here though. Because oh, it's not where he's at. He's not over there. He's over here. There you go. We're dodging all that stuff today. Oh, okay, maybe not these. Orbs. Orbs. There you go. There you go. Just keep chaining it together. Gotta get outside of the range of this blast here. I don't have any stamina. Oh, you're getting cheap on me. Damn, I only got him to less than half health, and that took actually quite a bit of time. A disappointing amount of time, actually. Well, we need to beat Drachma. Let's see. Dodge. We're going to get away from this and continue chaining the blood bursts. He's been pretty nasty to us these last few rounds, that's for sure. We got two in one strike that time. That was great. Oh, I need to hit somebody hard. Okay. I died. That's what I get. I could have just kind of waited it out, but that's just not my style. Unfortunately, I will never be that passive. Not in this game. Especially one that rewards like precision and aggression. It's just my style. I missed. There you go. A little bit better this time around. See if we can avoid him this time. Ooh, it's not as easy to avoid this time around. Fortunately, he didn't do that little homing like beacon on us, that orb that kind of tracks us around and does that delayed strike, because that is not my favorite. I mean, they hit that time, but I don't have stamina. Are you the real one? Are you my father? Are you my father? I died because I'm an idiot. I was too aggressive. Ah, had to burn through 2 dashes there, and I didn't even get him. There you go, a little bit better. Still taking some damage. I just cannot let him just sit there and hit me, especially those little white orb, those little nymph thingies, those little imps. I don't know what the hell they are. The cupids. I hate those things. Trying to save up our stamina. Alright, dude. Drachmer. I will destroy you. Just a matter of time. He's doing 3 now because he's getting cheap and he's about to die. And he knows it. Oh, of course he did this at the very last strike. He's just being so cheap today. That's okay, he's dead. Goodbye, Drachmer. Whew, that was tough. Alright, it's going to teleport us back into this weird little room here. We're going to just stay away from all that jazz. And we're going to go to the other side, where we will face off with the Deer God. And one thing that I cannot forget, let's see. Fury Fragments cause you to heal, unleashes 30 damage. Collecting a fragment doing damage, I like that. Not bad at all. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually go back and we're going to get the sword upgrade like immediately. We have the rusted key, So we're going to teleport. I guess it'd be this area here. And this is we're gonna pass the Crestfallen Warrior. I call him that just because it's very Dark Soulsy, right? But he's just a sad dude. There's nothing you can do for him. I haven't seen any means to get him food or anything like that. So we'll use the rusted key to open these chambers, and here we'll find that one of the guards was pretty much protecting his family, and he had been amassing a giant number of crowns and all that, just a bunch of gold he'd just been saving up for himself. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to give those crowns to the blacksmith, and we're going to upgrade our sword. I think it gives us like about maybe 10% damage increase or something like that. I just got it for the first time yesterday in yesterday's stream, so I'm still not very familiar with it. I just know how to get it. So we do have the coins. I'm going to give him the bag of crowns, and he's like, that's quite a bit of cash. So I want you to improve my sword. So the sharpening steel buff, it gives a special item. It gives, after dealing damage, 10% damage for 3 seconds. I'll take it. We're going to go ahead and head back towards the deer god, and we're going to use this attunement stone to get there quickly. At least get in the general area. So we'll go over here, make our way up to the right, and then we're going to beat the deer god, and soon after we'll defeat the Warden of Purity, almost in the same breath. But before we do anything else, let's grab the Sunfire Butterfly for Ed the Wanderer, because he's going to want to use that telescope at some point in time, which we'll let him do it. Even though he seems to never be quite pleased with the choices that we make and the allegiances that we pledge. But we'll use the Smothered Heart of Fire here. If you didn't choose to side with the Bright Inquisitor, you'll die anyway, so I say we pledge. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to need to get the Essence of Fire, which is eventually, or essentially going to be Eos. That's my understanding of it anyways. So let's attune to this stone over here. If we wanted to talk to the Forest Sage, he'd be right in the middle, up those stairs to the left. But I don't really want to, because he's not going to do anything for us, especially in this run. I think he wants us to obtain the Warden of Purity's essence. So instead we're going to go straight to the boss and hopefully defeat the deer god. Got tagged there by his little caltrops. Never fun. When he's enraged, he's quite difficult. He does quite a bit of damage as well, so we gotta be very careful. Fortunately, he's chilled out now. Let's go up here so we can punch the Warden of Purity in the mouth. Didn't have enough stamina, that's okay. I went right towards it. That's great. I love doing that. That's my favorite. The Warden of Purity is being quite the jerk today, and I died. Normally I don't die to the Warden of Purity, but he was spamming his eyeball strikes. Normally I stay right up in his face, and it's just fine. We're gonna have to face off with the deer guy again too, but he should just have half health this time. Which, last time it didn't even much matter. We were able to get through most of them pretty easily anyways. Uh-oh. And watch, we ate our words, because now, yep, he's gonna kill us. I got tagged with those caltrops a little early, and then he did hit me with a slash, which almost took all of my health away. So I was like, well, he still can hurt us pretty good, but he just can't get hit. It's that strike that I hate. Okay, we beat him, so let's go to the Warden of Purity. Hit him in the mouth a few times. Hopefully he won't spam his little ice strikes. He's trying though, he's being real nasty. For some reason, I don't know why, it's not like I'm doing anything. Just kidding. Wow, they're being real cheap today, look at that. Warden of Purity for the win. Where'd he go? Whoa, okay. You're doing that strike today, are you? He's still in enraged mode. I don't like that. But we're gonna go ahead and end that quick. Where it gets out of hand. And the key is to stay out of the fences. I just seem to like to go inside of them though, for some reason. And we beat him. Alright. That's the Warden of Purity. We got yet another shard. I forget what it's called. The Wild Hunt. That's right. Excellent. Okay, so sure, we'll do that. And then I think we want the ice in our charge attack. I'm not sure why I didn't do that earlier. That's okay though. So now we need to go back over here to the Moon Goddess lady. And we're probably going to die because there's a terrible, not a platforming sequence, but you have to dodge these terrible lasers. But we're going to do our best to do so without dying. We don't have any health though, so if we get tagged, we're probably going to die. Hey, we got full health. Perfect. Look at that. Look at us go. Yay. Okay, so now, well, we'll do that afterwards. We'll go ahead and wait until the path is clear. So we're going to go talk with our girl, Ariana. See what she's doing these days. Look at us go. And then afterwards, we'll do a clean sweep and we'll get the Abyssal Eye, I believe is what it is. And that allows us to... it's an item that we can actually give to the alchemist, and he can then create the means to capture the essence of the old ones. I don't have full health, but we're going to do our best. Oh, I'm dead. Or not. But we're still going to do our best. We tried. I need you to come right down here so I can hit you right in the mouth. Oh, your big body. Dodge that somehow. Oh, great. She's like a phalanx of sorts. Something to do with the moon cycles or something. I don't know. I don't like it. I have never really fought her enough to figure out her strikes or her patterns at all. I usually just hit her as hard as I can, as fast as I can until she's dead. Oh, she killed me. That's the longest I think the fight's ever been, and I didn't even kill her at that time. But the fight normally ends really quickly. It's that strike that I'm not getting in. So there you go. Now I got it. There you go. Even though she's huge, she moves like quick. Missed that time. There you go, she's dead. Let's go. Sure, we'll just use that. Why not? Okay, let's go back, and then all those prisms that were shooting us are going to go away. So now we can actually explore in peace. So what we're going to do is we're going to just head over down this path and then to the left. We don't have to worry about the prisms anymore, so that's fine. But yeah, at this point, we can beat pretty much any boss. I want to say that that's it, right? I think that's all of them. We're going to pick up the Abyssal Stone. We will be giving this to the Alchemist, and then he's going to complete or construct his little contraption that can capture the essence of the old ones. If you go all the way far to the right, you'll see a little bit of lore where it seems to be that whoever was here before us actually experimented with a number of different like dark magics and things like that, and somehow they were able to create monstrosities such as the Old Guard or the and the Watchdog. So it's interesting to see kind of how they also were experimenting with creatures. Eskiel was experimenting with the old ones, while humans seem to be experimenting with maybe their own kind. I mean, the Watchdog is probably a wolf or a dog. I got you the research papers, which gives him the specs and how to create the contraption, and then we're going to give him the stone, which serves as the vessel. So now we got the empty vessel. So now what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and capture the essence of Eos, and then I'm going to give it to the Bright Inquisitor. So Eos should be over here, I believe. Yeah, Eos will be over to the left. Let's use these skill points real quick. I always do this one after that. I don't typically equip a shard, especially the other shards that we have left. They're going to be with a little bit of give and take mechanisms where based on your health or based on certain things, you'll do certain damage, and then they actually could actually apply damage to yourself as well. So it's like, I don't like that. Alright, we're going to capture the essence of Eos, which seemingly was the fire portion of the gods, because it says capture a false idol of fire. Really interesting, because I thought it was both technically. It was the fire and ice, but maybe it wasn't so much ice as it was energy, a special kind of energy or something. But anyways, we're going to go over here, and then we're going to go to our attune to this stone here, so we can travel, and we will go here. This is where the Forest Sage is, as well as the Bright Inquisitor. So we're gonna have to go down this way. If you need to side up with the Frigid Father, you can always grab the True Ice Prism. It will then become the Blessed True Ice Prism after you complete his little side quest. Let's see, this is all new dialogue, so let's check it out. False gods plague the citadel like parasites locked within their cages, and yet we ought not to underestimate those nefarious presences. Sometimes the smallest fire can cast great heat. Find a false idol with the power of fire and bring its essence to us. Its wicked flames will burn for the glory of Azaraktar. We're going to give him the vessel of liquid fire. Ah yes, what mighty wicked flames. Can you feel their heat? Azaraktar will surely feel the warmth as well. You have our thanks, but our quest is not done yet. Azaraktar still slumbers. Go forth with our blessing now and purge the wicked from within these walls, Inquisitor. Sweet. This is Azaraktar. Looks like a phoenix or maybe even a dragon. It's kind of difficult to see now with that giant flame, but at certain angles you can see it pretty well. So let's see what we got. We'll check our key items. We got the Kindled Heart of Fire, Healing charges the Heart of Fire up to 35 HP. When fully charged up, it explodes for 250% of the healing accumulated. Okay, that's cool. I liked the Blessed True Ice Prism because it pretty much allowed you like a second chance. Like if you took a death-dealing blow, you would not die. And then the other one, when I sided up with the Lord Crow Darken, they pretty much just gave me like a little avatar that followed us around, and it gave us the ability to heal. To inflict damage. So the more damage we took, it would eventually explode and deal damage of its own. So that was pretty cool. Boom. So we are pretty much at the last leg here. Let's see what Ed has to say. He's probably not pleased with us. He's never happy. Had a spark of fanaticism with you all along, didn't you, friend? You've chosen a path of fire, and yet it won't lead to light. I truly wonder if the new world will be one worth living in. Not that either of us will survive the flames to see it. What a fool you are. Oh, yeah, he's never happy with what we have to pick. Whatever. Maybe next time we won't choose anything at all. Maybe the choice is not choosing. You know, I know it sounds funny, but we can always side up with the Forest Sage, which would be something we need to do. And then after that, I think we would have sided up with all the rest of the NPCs at that point. You know, one thing I didn't do is get the buff from Ed the Wanderer. I didn't show you guys, but after you get the Sunfire Butterfly, you can go back to the ice area and you use it on the telescope. Whenever you do that, he'll upgrade your Blessed Feather of Dawn. So, my bad, but I don't need it. I don't need that stuff. Alright. I'm gonna die. This is nasty. They were getting real angry. The spheres were just sitting there at first in the beginning, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, we gotta kill this kid. Heal me, little fire thingy. Ah. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. I died. This boss has 3 phases, all of which are really just fast-paced. You gotta watch the spears the whole time. The third phase is something more of like he's constantly doing damage to you. Or he's constantly healing from you. I don't know. I just constantly am taking damage in that phase, so I don't know how you could possibly beat that without taking damage. But I do believe there's a way to beat all the bosses without getting hit. I'm much too aggressive for that kind of playstyle though, but I could definitely do it. I just need to dodge a little bit better. But I usually like to get up in that pretty aggressively, so you know, that's what I do. Oh, I'm stuck. Well, that's great. See, that's what I get for being defensive. Get my health back now. Way too passive. That blue ball is gonna be the death of me. IRL. Okay. We're gonna just hit the hands here, focus on chaining together the shards. Gonna avoid this one that comes around, or get hit right in the face with both the laser and the spiked ball. That was my other strategy. I hate where these fragments populate. They just kind of appear at the worst spots sometimes. Trying to deal as much damage as possible here. Chaining together all kinds of death on our little friend. And I don't know how the hell... Oh, wait. I wonder if the... that little... Is it a passive ability that we got from... The passive blessing that we might have got? Maybe. Alright. Let's try that again. I was just focusing that time, but no. I was trying to see if it was passive, and I don't know if it is. I still can't tell. Doesn't seem to be a way to activate it, so I don't think I'm missing out on that here. That blue sphere is a freaking disaster. Oh, I didn't see that the hand had done that strike. It's like a little AoE strike where it's a smaller sphere and then it attacks in a much larger sphere or radius, so I did not see that. I got caught. No worries, we're almost done anyways. There it is, that same exact strike. I dodged it that time. Ooh, I missed. I usually never stay this far away, so I don't even know what's going on here. Okay, he's dead. I had no clue what was going on with that, but that's also going to, we're going to be sapped of our strength. I want to count how many times. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just 7, so I was trying to see how many, if it was like all the 10 gods or old ones that we defeated, but it just could be a random number. Wait, that's new. What the heck is this? I've never seen little babies come at us before. He's dead. We win the game. This time we did it 30 minutes faster than last time. And I didn't see how many deaths we got. Dang it, I did not. But again, that's just a strange design. It should show us. It should, at the end sequence, whenever you're getting in the New Game Plus information, give you a brief synopsis of your gameplay summary and let you know how many times you died, how many times you healed and all that. The same information you get from these stats, but unfortunately it doesn't show that, and that would be something that I would like to see. I'd also like to be able to see, oh, let's see what this is. I'd also like to be able to read. So this is the ending. Everything's in flames. And let it all burn. So that from the ashes of the old, the new world is reborn. See, maybe that's good. Not really sure. Maybe not. And then that's the New Game Plus screen. So that, guys, was Eldest Souls in about an hour. Very few deaths. Really happy with that. I did get my ass handed to me by Drakmer, but that's never happened before, promise. Never happened before. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. We will try to go one more time again tomorrow and see if there is a good ending. Possibly the Forest Sage's ending would be good. If not, I'm not going to side with anybody or get any essence and see if maybe that's the key to a good ending. At that point, I think I would have completed every single ending based on all the interactions we can have with the NPCs. So hopefully I will be correct that time around. But anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed it yet again. Be sure to stay tuned the rest of the week for more content like this. And we'll eventually go back to the Metroidvanias. I just wanted to do this boss rush for you guys. And I love it. And because I'm going to be featuring it on my main channel, I did want to make sure I understand the lore so that I can give you guys a good synopsis. But anyway, it's been quite difficult trying to gather all the information. Okay, so today I beat Eldest Souls in about an hour. Today I burned the world, and in its flames and ashes, the world was born anew. And today I streamed Eldest Souls for your viewing pleasure. What the fuck have you done lately? It's the InhumanOne signing out. I'll catch you guys next time.